Let me explain you bilge oil water separator. If you have ever sailed by a boat, you must have seen some water always comes inside the boat, and the boat keeper has to pump out that water either by hand pump, or he has to take out the water by some pot and throw out overboard. Now similar way, in a bigger ship, I'll just draw a ship. Suppose this is a ship, and engine is installed here. Now engine is mounted on certain platform, and this normally the ship is submerged into the water. Water can be up to this level, and below this line there are always spillage of water and oil. And this area below engine is known as bilges. Now, because of spillage of oil and water inside the engine room, this area normally is filled up, and this need to be pumped out. If you do not pump out, then this level will rise and to a dangerously high level. So this bilges need to be pumped out at a regular interval. But as I said, spillage of oil plus water, now both things are mixed together. You are not supposed to pump out oil because that is the international law. The oil spoil our sea. So and the Coast Guard and the Navy of the particular country is always on watch. You are not supposed to, and none of the ship is supposed to throw out oil into water. What need to be done? Oil has to be separated from the water, and oil has to be pumped out a onboard waste oil tank. Normally known as a waste oil tank. Suppose this is a waste oil tank. And only water need to be pumped out through overboard valve. So the apparatus which does this job is known as a bilge oil water separator. Now this bilge oil water separator will have a control panel, supposed to have a pump. Say this is a pump driven by motor, and it takes suction from the bilges and water is thrown overboard. I'm just showing you a trying. But you cannot throw oil. So what is done is a small sample of water is taken out from this discharge side. Say this is a sample, and this sample is passed through a sensor known as a oil sensor. And it is again thrown into the bilges only. Whenever this oil sensor senses a oil, this overboard valve, this is overboard valve, is supposed to close and no oil should go out. And this pipe is also connected with another pipe with the valve known as waste oil tank valve. This valve is supposed to shut in case of the oil is sensed, and this valve is supposed to open. When this valve opens, the oil is pumped out to the waste oil tank. Now this waste oil tank, when the ship comes ashore, that means when the ship comes into port, this waste oil has to be discharged through tankers, and this waste oil is again treated and supplied back to the ships, or maybe it can be utilized for various purposes. So that is the arrangement of separating oil from the bilges and water from the bilges. Normally this type of plants has got three modes. Number one, manual mode. When we say manual mode, the engineer on the watch, that means an engineer inside an engine room who is on the watch, will see if the bilges level has become high. He is supposed to start this pump manually, and the bilges level becomes low. He is supposed to stop this pump manually. Other method is auto mode. In auto mode, it is supposed to have a water level sensor also. So there are two sensors, upper level and lower level. When the bilges becomes upper level, say this is upper level sensor and this is lower level sensor. So when the water comes to upper level, the pump will start automatically. In between, when the water is being pumped out, the level will gradually reduce. Also the sample is sent through the oil sensor, and if while it's pumping out, the water is continuously sampled, when it senses the oil, this overboard valve will shut and waste oil tank valve will open so that the oil can be pumped out to the waste oil tank. And when the level becomes lower than the low level sensor, the pump stops automatically. So that is a auto mode. Whenever the oil sensor senses a oil, it also sounds an alarm for at least 1 minute, so that officer on watch on the bridge can see practically, physically on the overboard side that oil is not being pumped out. So when the oil sensor senses oil, immediately this overload valve will close and waste oil tank valve will open, and officer on watch on the bridge will see himself physically that no oil is pumped out overboard, and practically this valve is shut. Otherwise, there is a switch on the bridge. From that switch, that is the emergency switch, he can stop this pump motor so that oil is not pumped out. During night time also, this Coast Guard helicopters, they normally monitor the coastal area. They throw a searchlight on the sea surface, and if there is a shining, they understand then some ship has pumped out oil, and they will trace that oil where this is coming from or going to, and they will arrest the ship immediately. So that is a crime to throw oil overboard. This is our project. So be standby to see the live demo on this project. This is Bilge oil water separator hardware. This is our microcontroller. This is SAN4 LS245 used as a buffer. This is a regular 5V regulator IC. Power connector socket. Indication LEDs. This relay to switch on switch off pump. This relay to switch on switch off overboard valve, and this relay to switch on switch off waste oil valve. Now pump has to be connected within this terminal, overboard valve has to be connected on this terminal, and waste oil tank valve has to be connected to this terminal. This terminal is for oil sensor, and this is a demo purpose oil sensor we have made. There are two level sensor which we have created to show the demo of this project in classroom. One is the upper level sensor, other is lower level sensor. There are three switches. This is manual start and auto switch. So let me give you a manual demo first. Plug in the power supply. When we plug in the power supply, the first LED you will find blinking. Now this is not a real-time project which is used in the ship. This is demo project which you can use in classroom, but similar project, the technology is same and the principle and everything is same, and can also be utilized in a ship if designed on the same guidelines. After some time this blinking will stop. Now you can see the light glowing inside oil sensor. So this is also based on an optometric principle. Whenever the sample which I explained you, the sample of oil and water which is picked up from the discharge pipe from here has to be picked up from before the outlet valve, and that sample tube has to be thrown through this oil sensor. So suppose the engineer on watch sees that the bilges have become full, so manually he can start the pump. So if I press this button, you see the two indications are on, and this shows the manually pump is on. This LED shows the system is working on manually. This relay is on, so the pump is on. This relay is on, so overboard valve is open and the water is being pumped out overboard. To stop this, I can stop this. To start this, I can again start this. Now, normally